Welcome back, family. This is Mr. Brown. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, and I appreciate you stopping by. I hope that you click that subscribe button and join my family. And you share the video with other people so you can help this channel to grow. Now, this is part 2 of a series I entitled The Importance of Troops. Now, the game where we're at now, especially when it comes to rating and wars, it's heavily focused on the 4-star troops. I actually want to encourage you to also work on the 2-star troops and the 3-star troops. And remember, in the last video, we covered about locking your troops. You can find them here in the barracks, or you can go into the inventory, clicking the troops tab, and that displays the level that your troops are at and how many of them that you have. For the sake of this, I'm not going to really go through all this because there's so many of them that I have. All right. Now, the first reason is because of the tournaments. Now, the tournaments are something that occur weekly, aside from the events and all these other things that happen. So you go to the raids button right here, and you see those little swords. It means that a day is active. So this is actually day 1. Tournaments last for 5 days. It's pretty much Monday through Friday, and on Saturday you receive the rewards depending on what your ranking is. Now this one right here, this tells you all the specifications of this particular tournament, and they fluctuate, they change. So right here it's 3 stars, and that tells you, this right here tells you all the rules right here. This right here, the highest ranking heroes are the rares, which are the 3-star heroes, and then the uncommon troops, which are the 2-star troops. And you see here, I have them all at level 15. They start at level 1, and in another video I'll show you how to level them up. Or, I mean, they're easy to level up, but I think there's a good method to that. All right. Number 2 would be the challenge events. Pretty much for the same reason, they have restrictions on the star level troops that you can use, but it depends on the event. Because right here you have, if you saw that I click the quest button, all right? So you have these different quests. There's so many different ones. They have ones that appear pretty often. They have special events. They have rare ones. Well, they right here, you can see for yourself, and they have these seasonal events. And there's another one that's challenge events. And that one's actually divided into 3 different sections. And each section has 15 levels. Yeah, it's 15 levels for each category. Well, from the rare to the legendary. Okay. So with the 15 stages on the rare, you're allowed 3-star heroes and 2-star troops, similar to this tournament that we were looking at. And then with the epic, you have your 4-star heroes with your 3-star troops. And then the legendary, you have your 5-star heroes with your 4-star troops. Although, as high as it goes, you can still use lower troops. But why would you want to do that? Okay. So our third reason is that the troops enhance the stats of the hero, and they also provide a different function. Now, let me demonstrate what that means. Okay. We're going to go to Province 7, Stage 1. Okay. For the sake of the video, I already pre-selected these heroes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all of their troops to the basic. Yeah, basic. Okay. Okay. So if you click this question button right here, this will give you the stats of each hero. I intentionally chose heroes that have not been limit broken, or there's no emblems on them. And that meaning you click the talent grid, and these emblems, they basically change the stats and increase the stats of the hero. This is another way to do it, right? And there's a particular path, but I'm not really going to talk about any of those two things right now. We're focused mainly on the troops. So these are her base stats right there, 457, 477, and 884. So right here we have the attack with the sword emblem, not the emblem, but the symbol. And then we have the shield, and then we have the heart. Okay? Now, if you go look at this troop right here, you'll notice that these little icons are the same that are here for this hero. Now, let's move that out the way. So we have the, you see these percentages there? Basically, they add an additional percentage to the hero's base stats. Okay? So this will add 8% to that hero's attack, 4% to their defense, and additional 3% to their health. So I did the math already. So with 8% of 457, we'll have 493. With the 4% added to their defense, it'll be at 496. And the 3% added to their health, it will bring it to 910. So 493, 496, 493, 496, and 910. All right. Let's go check it out. All right. So if you click on that hero, you'll see that their stats changed from what they originally were. And that's because of the troop that's attached to them. I could exit the level, but might as well play it. Why not? What are you gonna do? Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go to that same level, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change these 1-star basic troops to the 2-star basic troops, okay? That have been unleveled. Now if you look, these different percentages are different. They're actually, they might be a bit higher. Well, it also depends too on which troop that you select from the 2-star, because you do have two different ones. Let's actually go to the purple. Okay, so you see here how you'll have this one and that one. See there, if you notice the difference, we have okay, well, I'll talk about, actually let me talk about that in the next video. Okay, so now same thing with Para. We're going to add 5% to this, bringing that to 479. We're going to add 9% to her defense, bringing that to 519, and 6% on the 884, bringing that to 937. So now let's check it out. See? 479, 519, and 937. That's what I mean about changing their stats. Now the good thing with these basic 1-star and 2-star troops, you can obtain them by completing the levels. Let's see if it does it. Oh, you can get also the 1-star and 2-star heroes from playing the levels. Okay. Now, I actually experimented with this, but I tried adding the 3-star troops here, but for some reason, it doesn't change the stats of the hero. Well, not in the way that these numbers would make you believe. And my theory is that because with the same restrictions on the tournaments and the challenge event, I believe that only the 2-star heroes and below will enhance these heroes, these 3-star heroes, just like these 3-star heroes for the epics. But I still want to test that theory even further. So, but we talk about not just the stance, but enhancing. Now, if you look right here, these 3-star heroes have a new icon, as opposed to the 2-star and the 1-star. You see how there's 3 different sets of numbers? Now this one has 4. And then also there are different icons. So right here, this is what I talked about enhancing. So what this heart does is that it does a healing bonus, and then you have another one which actually does. Let's check it out. Let's see if there's another one. Yep, you have different icons. You see you have an empty heart and a target, and this one has a heart and an empty heart. And this one's actually pretty much the same. Let's go with, there's a third. See, this has the heart with the with that little bullseye. So those icons are what I talked about enhancing these heroes right here. Okay. So I think that's about it for this video. I'll look out for part 3. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Peace out, and I mean it.